everyone, welcome to Gatha's Kitchen, a home of great meals. Today I'll be showing you how to make this yummy, luscious, mouth-watering ogbono soup. My words are a lot, right? Because that's the only way to describe this soup. Keep watching and you will see. Here are the ingredients I'll be using for this dish. I have my ogbono, which has been grinded to powder already, okwe, which is known as castor seed, seasoning powder, crayfish, fresh uziza seeds. I basically feel fresh uziza seeds more flavorful than the dry ones. Salt, palm oil, fresh pepper. Introducing my secret native spice, which was made by yours truly. This spice is simply amazing. I use it for almost all my soups and basically any local dish I'm making. Smoked fish, which has been deboned and washed. Stockfish, also washed properly. These are the meats we'll be using for this recipe. If your shaki, beef dry, does not look like this after washing, then I have no words for you. Beef, momo, ora leaves. How many of you knew you could use ora leaves for ogbono soup? Well, here you have it. Last but not the least, uziza leaves. Let's get cooking. As usual, I added my beef and stockfish to the pot. I added seasoning powder, and salt. Give it a good mix and allow it to start cooking. Remember, this is done on low heat. As you can see, this is the water produced from the beef in 15 to 20 minutes. This step is very crucial to having flavorful beef, so please don't miss this step. I then added more water for it to cook properly, and since we're cooking soup, it's for more stock. I added a little more seasoning powder, give it a good mix and allow it to cook. Our beef is boiling nice and easy. I then added my pomo and shaki, which was cooked using a pressure pot because I didn't want to spend my days in the kitchen. I mixed it up together so it can cook together for a bit and the flavors can get to know each other. This has been cooking for like 5 to 10 minutes. As usual, I have to check for doneness. The chef has to eat also. Or don't you guys think so? I added my fresh uziza seeds to a blender, pepper and crayfish. I used meat stock instead of water to blend. This meat stock is from cooking the pomo and shaki. I then added the blended mixture to the pot. I rinsed the blender with some more meat stock because I wanted to get everything out. Then I added 2 tablespoons of my secret native spice, okwe, gave it a good stir and allowed it to cook for 5 minutes. Then I added my smoked fish. I don't usually add it at the beginning because I don't want it getting lost in the soup. It tends to break up in the soup when it's added at the beginning. You know, it's fish and it cooks very fast. Then it was time to prep my ogbono powder. I put a pot on low heat and added palm oil to the pot. This is in a bit to get the oil warm for mixing of the ogbono powder. The idea is to make it warm and not hot. I then took it off the heat and mixed the ogbono powder in it. This is to break up the lumps in the ogbono and get a smooth mixture. As you can see, it's looking smooth. I then added that mixture to my stock. I'm sorry, I didn't realize the steam got to my lens. The longer you cook your ogbono, the more it draws. So I usually just cook my ogbono for 20 to 25 minutes at most. I mixed it in properly and allowed to cook. I decided to add some more meat stock to loosen up the soup because I didn't want it too thick. I kept adding bit by bit. Don't just add water once to your soup. You might end up with a watery soup. So I kept adding water bit by bit, checking for my desired consistency. So you can do it to your preference. You can decide to add more water. You can decide to leave it. I then added my oha leaves to my pot of soup. There's this myth around that if you use a knife to slice oha leaves, your soup will get bitter. I've been slicing oha leaves with a knife since I started cooking, and I've never ended up with a bitter soup. Because it tends to darken quickly when washed, I wash and slice just before adding it to my soup, which helps retain its vibrant green color. I then added my uziza leaves. I added more stock because I felt it was still too thick. Always make it to your desired consistency. And voila! We have the best ogbono soup in town. My friend that doesn't eat ogbono soup ate this soup. I was like, I don't eat ogbono soup, but I love this. Just look at how our ogbono soup is popping. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you try out this recipe and let me know in the comment section. Please subscribe, like and share my video. See you in my next video. God bless you.